Love thy customer, build thy business. One of the great joys of being involved in the fascinating and fast-paced enterprise of internet marketing is all that I am learning, and the highly satisfying personal growth I'm experiencing. Being able to help others achieve financial freedom is also deeply rewarding. While the money is great, surprisingly the personal development is an enormous benefit. Joe Vitale, best-selling author and one of the prominently featured experts in the movie, The Secret, advocates learning how to make business a path of love. And this is not merely some mumbo-jumbo. It is good business. Vitale readily acknowledges that by doing this, in addition to having satisfied customers, we participate in making the world a better place, ourselves better people, and in the process we have a growth experience which enhances our lives, while explaining the importance of loving our customers, and not waiting for them to first become lovable. Vitale realizes that this can be quite challenging at times. He also says that it is a challenge worth mastering. He states, business is a great guru. It reveals where our weaknesses are, and it provides us with an opportunity to strengthen ourselves where we are the weakest. Mr. Vitale's message so deeply resonates with me because of my own values. In my faith tradition, we are called to have a heart of service. And love is not simply something we feel, it is something we do. That is to say, in addition to possessing certain attributes or qualities, love requires action. It is not merely a way of being, it dictates a certain way of doing. As expressed in ICOR 13, love is patient and kind, love is not jealous or boastful, it is not arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way, it is not irritable or resentful, it does not rejoice at wrong, but rejoices in the right. Now, I think those of us engaged in any form of commerce, or in helping others to obtain what they need or want, would readily agree that this isn't some kind of sentimental, touchy-feely advice, nor is it some narrow-minded religious view. It is truth. Simply put, if I, as a customer, encounter a salesperson who is impatient with my questions about a product, unkind in their dealings with me, overly boastful or in the least bit rude, I won't deal with them. I won't make a purchase from them, and most likely I won't return to their place of business. I believe what Vitale is getting at here goes beyond courtesy and great customer service. It speaks directly to the way we interact with others, yes, but I believe it also addresses how we actually view others, because our attitude about others is in reality a fairly accurate reflection of how we see and feel about ourselves. If we are fear or shame-based or overly critical of ourselves, that will come through in all of our relationships and be reflected in the ways we interact with others. Do you know someone who is boastful, arrogant, or rude? Do you think of them as a happy, loving person or someone who is overcompensating for something which is lacking in their life or character? As Zig Ziglar observes, every obnoxious act is a cry for help. If we can respond lovingly rather than react, we are setting a different tone and transforming the interaction. Whether in personal relationships or business relationships, we want to be with and to do business with people whom we like, feel comfortable with, and trust. When striving to make business a path of love, Vitale gives us some clear guidance. He states, the key to satisfying customers is in not waiting for the customer to change. If we wait for the lovable customer to come to us before we act lovingly, then there is no challenge. There is no stretching, there is no growth. I've heard it said that giving begins the receiving process. Or put another way, there is no compensation without contribution. What this says to me is that the order is important, and it is counter to a lot of popular teachings in business which emphasize a selfish or self-serving, aggressive approach. That tack doesn't work well on me, nor do I employ it when dealing with others. As Napoleon Hill puts it, it is no longer advisable to be a go-getter. Rather, one is to become a go-giver. By grasping this notion, just how love impacts business begins to become more evident. As Zig Ziglar says, you will get all you want in life if you help enough other people get what they want. He could have said, once you help, or even after you help, but the meaning is clear. The point here is reflected in the order of how things are conveyed and progress. There is no chicken or egg question. For one to be most successful and effective in business, one has to establish a relationship of likability, trust, and genuine interest. It is in this way that actions, attitude, and even love impact and significantly build and enhance business.